Kia ora, welcome back. Day 2 of the quest to produce my first photo book. Today has been doing lots of thinking, haven't come to any conclusions, any concrete conclusions. I'm about to go to the pool, swim a few laps, have a spa. I do a lot of good thinking in the pool, so yeah, that will be what will happen next. What I'm trying to think is maybe a little too broad. I think I need to narrow it down. I'm trying to think of the whole project as one, i.e. what camera am I going to use? Am I going to shoot film? Am I going to shoot digital? Subject matter, all those sorts of things. I think I need to... I'm not sure. I will be back with more after the swim. And we're back. Back from a swim. It's actually end of the day. Day 2, Wednesday. And still not coming to any major conclusions, but I just wanted to show you guys a few things that I think are important in this process. I'm a big fan of notebooks. I also cut vinyl. I make stickers, vinyl decals. But this little book, I have a brand called Sons of Slam, and this is the book that I put every idea in that I have for promoting that brand. And interestingly, I just went through it today and I looked when I literally opened it, bookmark, and what is this bookmark talking about? Line 1, I want to shoot and publish photo series books. And this was from, didn't date this one, which is a bummer, but at least 3 months ago, if not more. So this is something that's been on my mind. Well, it's been on my mind for years, but seriously, it's something I want to plan for a long time. I think notebooks are possibly the most important tool that a creative person should use. You never know when inspiration is going to strike. You never know. Writing things down clarifies it in your own mind. And I look, when I'm looking for a notebook, that it can hold a pen. So I take this. I don't actually take this with me at the moment. I should, but usually I chuck this in my backpack whenever I leave the studio. This is my current notebook, and every idea I have goes in here. I like these pens. This is a 2-colour Bic pen, red and black, but I've also got the classic 4-colour. There are a couple of off-brands that have cool colours like pink and like teal and stuff in here, but every single idea I have about what I want to do, or just random ideas, I put in these notebooks. I've been doing this for years, and I'll now and then come across a notebook that's years old, and I will notice that things that I put in here just as random notes have actually come into fruition without me actually even subconscious or even consciously aware of it. So this is the notebook that I'm using. I like to customize everything, obviously. That's Kingpin Stickerworks, my sticker company, Sons of Slam, and Flake, Twins Media, a friend of mine who's been in a couple of my videos, and I do his stickers. It's a WordPress bootcamp sticker. So this is the book that all my notes are going into for this project. Why do I show you that? Just because I want to show you every part of my process. So the one thing that after shooting a video last night I got to thinking is, if I'm going to shoot film, what do I want to shoot? And I have a ton of M42 lenses. Here's one. I'll show you this one. Come off. I've got this honey of a Pentacon. What is it? No, it's got this cool lensed that you sort of. I think this is one of those radioactive ones as well. There's a Super Tumica 3.5, but it's 28mm. Look how beautiful and small that thing is. So anyway, sidetrack. I've got heaps of nice M42 lenses, and if I'm going to shoot film, I think I want to shoot something old school, a manual, and I have one of these Fujica ST605N, and I actually have its twin. Now this one is mint, crazy good condition. Look, the writing's even, you're probably going to see that though, are you? Where's it? Lens. It's just like perfect. But the viewfinder's got some weird marks in it, and I put batteries in them and they both still go. So the other camera I have, which I'm thinking about if I'm going to shoot M42, is this Praktica. So this actually came with a Carl Zeiss Jenna Tessa 50mm 2.8. So that might be a thumbnail. Much bigger camera, which doesn't really worry me a lot because I'm a big dude. I do like the focusing screen on this one. Having said that, I just zoomed right past focus, but it's pretty cool. And I also like the shutter buttons here, but the metering buttons here. I haven't been able to test, I haven't been able to test if the meter works on this one, so that's the only reason I'm thinking probably not that one. I have another few options. The classic SRT 101 series. This is actually a 100, which was released after the 101 or during, but I think the SRT 101 started about 67 or 68. That one's released in 75, but the 101s keep going till late 70s, I think. I won't figure out what the difference is. That one's good condition, works. Other thing I'm worried about is I haven't shot a film through any of these cameras, so I don't know about light leaks. I don't want to have to worry about that sort of thing. This is going to be a bit of a long video. The other camera, I have heaps of digital cameras. I've got, this is probably my best digital camera, best in air quotes. OMD M1 with the latest firmware, and this is the lovely but cheap 25mm Panasonic lens that I scored off a friend. This camera is amazing. I love it. Only thing I wish it had, two things actually. I wish it had a pop-up flash, and I wish it had an articulating string. Which brings me to this bad boy. This is G12, and believe it or not, most vlogception, most of my favourite images, especially people images, other than my mere 645 images, but the majority of my favourite and most popular people images are shot with this camera. Fast lens, 2.8. I only ever shoot it wide, at its widest. Never zoom in. In fact, I wish it didn't have a zoom. I wish Canon made these cameras without a zoom. Love articulating screen. Wish it was 1280. It's only 720. I used to use it for vlogging, but now my phone, which is what I'm vlogging on today, does a better job. So why I'm showing you all these cameras, and I'll show you one more. This is my camera shelf up here. This is my go-to film camera, the Olympus LT1, and I don't know what to say about this camera other than I love it. So why I'm showing you these cameras is I think I need to decide what camera to use, and I'm kind of thinking presently that I just start shooting. I'd like a theme. I'd like something to actually shoot, but I don't know that it's that important, and I think maybe just sort of settling on a camera or a set of cameras. Very often when I go out, this is my backpack, I'll have this camera bag with this camera in it, or dancing around the place, this beautiful old 80s, I want to say, low pro bag with my EPL 3 in it. I also have my Instax Mini. So in my camera bag at any one time I carry my Instax Mini, my folding 6.7 camera, which I'm not even 100% sure what it is. I don't use it enough. That's what's always in my bag, so that I will. A digital camera, one of those two generally. I have more. I very often will have this on me as well for vlogging, and I'll have another film camera. And that's very often the LT1. At the moment, it's the Mu 2. So I'm halfway through a roll on the Mu 2. So all this is to say that maybe that's what I just keep doing, or maybe I narrow it down to one camera, maybe I narrow it down to two cameras, maybe I narrow it down to no digital. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure how to make that decision. That's where I'm coming from. It's not that I have too much gear, it's that I don't know what gear is gonna do the job that I want it to do. Another major decision that I pretty much came up with while swimming, whilst doing some laps in the pool tonight, is I think I need to put a cap on the budget for this project, and I'm thinking $1,000. Which, if I shoot for say 10 rolls of film, yeah, we're looking at, I should have done the maths before coming to the video, 10 rolls of film, so that's what, $80. Developing is another 20, basically $20 a film, so 10 to $200. So $280 just for film and developing if I shoot film, and that's if I just shoot 10 films. That's not bad actually. So the $1,000 I want to basically have all the film, develop all the film, get to where I want to shoot, so I'm thinking maybe travelling for some content, and then producing the first of the books, and then from there I hope to either do print on demand. Maybe I'm thinking probably print on demand. No, I'm thinking print on demand is an option, but what I'd like to do is pre-orders, maybe with the leftover money buy X amount and go from there. So lots still to think about. We've had a few people subscribe, so that's cool. Thank you very much for subscribing. I promised a video every day. I almost didn't do one today, but I'm going to, and this will be up shortly. Thanks for following along, and there will be another video tomorrow. Peace.